Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome. My name is, well, you can call me Free. And today, in this series, I'll be showing you how to make an FPS with Unity from scratch. No, well, not from scratch, actually, from a start point. Um, what I want to show you today is the basic FPS movements and the animations, because we'll be covering the full tutorials in this series because I've seen like lots of tutorials, at least last time, and they showed like the basic weapons and shootings and enemies. But so like if you wanna watch those videos, it's probably better because my tutorials I'm going to show you how to do it like very slowly, as in like I'm going to be focusing mostly on the details, which is like which is why that if you wanna finish your game first and then come back here later is which is it's pretty, it's okay because I'm going to be focusing mostly on animations in here, even though I'm a programmer and like I focus for more to the scriptings, but I will also show you how to adjust or like make the details, like for example the muzzle flashes or the tiny animations that you will probably miss, but it's there. Like for example, the idle animations in most FPS tutorials will be basic, and the walkings and etc. But I will be showing you how to do it pretty more advanced. Okay, so I will be using C Sharp using Unity 2019.2. Uh, yeah, and I will be uploading all my scripts in Pastebin. I will give you the link in the video below, and they will be updated with every video. So if you're watching this from the beginning and I'm already like a few episodes ahead, then you should adjust the script accordingly. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I've set up is basically a player and a default scene, and I've imported this model, which is from the low poly FPS pack. It's free, but there's the paid version. I just had the free one. I just need the models and the animations. I'll be doing the scripting my own. I just need the fire, draw, and reload animations. But I won't be going into that today. I'll be focusing mostly on the players for today. And yeah, so what I've set up is just a simple movement script, which can be downloaded nearly anywhere. I mean, you can get it nearly anywhere. It's just a look script and a walk script with nothing in it. And also I've set up a smooth transition script. I don't know, it's called a delay script. I don't know what it's called. So basically what it does is it delays the transform of the objects in the player's camera, hence making it more smooth instead of like instantly snapping like this. For the scripts, you can follow it here. Here you can pause the video and see it. It's pretty simple, but really effective. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is make the camera and duplicate it and name it into player camera. This will be our player camera, and the calling mask will be player. The perspective should be higher than the main camera, and the clear flags is depth only. And then tag everything inside your player prefab into player. And on your main camera, you want to disable the player on the calling mask and make it a lower depth than the player camera. This will make the object so that it won't be able to, clip in the wall like this. I mean, if you follow most tutorials, most FPS tutorials, it should work and they should teach you that. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I've done is just, put it all inside one parent, the head. Why I'm doing this is because I want to animate the camera, making it I'm going to give it a head bob animation, and the object here, I'm going to give it a walking animation. So it's gonna go like this, and the camera is gonna go like this. Now I'm gonna differentiate these animations because if the player camera and the objects here have the same animations and they play at the same time, it's not going to work because they're going to cancel each other out. So the first thing I want to do is in the objects here, I'm going to create a child, Alt Shift N, name it walk anim. This is going to be the idle anim. Oh yeah, you know what? Just make it walk anim. I'm going to make the animations here. I'm gonna make that as the parents of objects because, well, you know. And oh, sorry, it's the opposite. The important thing is this has to stay 0, 0, 0, so that if we edit the value, we can, you know, just make it a center point at 0. So we're going to add a component, which is the animation component. And also, if you follow my tutorial, I hope that you are already, you know, a bit advanced or used to using Unity, because if you want to start from the scratch, then you should watch other tutorials. I'm not going to, oops, sorry, wrong component, it's supposed to be here. I'm not going to like make you feel better, and it's just that I'm actually just going to show you how to start with the details, not from the scratch, because I want my tutorials to be accessible with other tutorials. So like if you follow other tutorials and you watch my tutorials, then you can easily apply my scripts or, you know, stuff to your project without having to follow it from the start. Okay, so let's open the animation window and create a new animation for this. The first thing I want to make is the walk animation. So like I said, the point that we started at 0, 0, 0 is because it's easy if you want to just like, oh, what the hell, hold on. I made a mistake. Apparently there is a camera somewhere. Here it is. There we go. Okay, let's restart that. So I'm going to just the basic walk animation is this. So as you can see, but it's too fast. But this is the basic that you should know. The player walks up, the objects walk up and down like this. Or if you wanna make it a bit more detailed, you can just make it minus 0.1, because, you know, there we go. Now, you can make it a bit more complex by making this 0 and instead make 2 points in where the y axis actually goes down. So it's going to go like this, and the point is that when we reach this one, we want to make the x-axis .01, while this one minus 0.1. Therefore, it will smoothly transition between to the left and to the right. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it does that. Let me make it slow. Oh yeah, and I'm going to be showing you how to, oh, there it is. Now, oh, no wonder, it's supposed to be 0. There we go. Okay, there we go. So it's 0.05. There we go. It's a bit more visible, but it's still a bit too much. So we're going to smoothen it out a bit more with what, 0.2 maybe. There we go. So that's the basic one. Now you're going to duplicate this and name it idle, and just apply that there too. Why we're going to do this is because we can just, you know, duplicate the animation and make it longer like this, so you don't have to like animate it again. I'm gonna make it like 10 seconds long. There we go. That looks like an idle animation to me. Okay, so that's the idle animation. So before we advance, we need to make sure that this script works. So open up your movement script, whatever it is. And on the point, I'm using character controller as the movement script, not rigid body. Even though I will add rigid body later, but no, I'm using character controller. And for the move direction, it's going to count if it's more than 0. So we gotta count if the movement direction is more than 0, or if the speed is more than 0, then we should play the animations. So I'm gonna create a new section here called animations. I'm gonna zoom it in for you. So if the get components controller dot velocity is more than 0, I'm not sure that's how we're supposed to do it. Dot. I'm not sure how is that supposed to do it. I'm gonna open up my previous script. Yeah, I got it. If controller dot velocity dot magnitude, there it is. Oh, what the hell? If velocity dot magnitude is more than 0, then else. So then we're gonna make a new game object. Public game object walk anim. We are going to play the animation. Get component animation dot crossfade walk, and I'm gonna duplicate that, make it idle. So if that works, then we should be able to walk. And I'm using my movement script. I will put it in the paste bin below if you don't have a walk script. But if you have your own movement script from another tutorial or anything, you can use that one, because I'm not going to be modifying anything other than making new variables and scripts. So as you can see, the animation is playing right now, the idle animation, and if we walk, it's, yeah, there we go, it's walking. uh so this is the, oh, I forgot, oh no, I forgot to put it inside here. There we go, there we go. So now you can walk here. Now I'm this is the tutorial that you'll be getting from most FPS tutorials, where you just play the idle and walk animations, but I'm going to make it more dynamic. So what I'm going to do is, first in the animations here, I'm going to create a new public game object and name it walk pose. So what's going to happen is, I'm not sure, but if you've played Call of Duty World at War, it's the earlier ones. Uh, if you walk in that game, the weapon will go down slightly a bit, and if you stop, it will go back to its position. What that does is that if you walk, the weapon will be heavier because your energy will be focused more on walking. Therefore, it will feel heavier for your weapon. Is this still recording? Yes. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna make the walk pose dot transform equals vector dot slurp. Oops. Yeah. So we're going to make a new position here, public vector 3 norm pose. This is the normal position or the idle position. Then we're gonna make a new vector 3, the walk pose. This is going to make it walking. Norm pose, walk pose, speed, move speed. No, you know what, I'm just gonna make it yeah, a speed. Oh, no, 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 no. You know what? I'm gonna make it curve pose. I'm gonna make a new private vector 3 curve pose. There we go. Oh, what is this? Walk pose? Oh, oh, you can't do that. Walk object. Yeah, we're gonna make that walk object. Then we're gonna make a public float a speed. Walk object. Dot. Huh. Let's try some dot position maybe. There we go. Curve pose. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this. Oh, here, curve pose. This, you're gonna move it to the update here, or fix update, or whatever it is, and you're gonna create curve pose equals walk pose, and in here curve pose equals norm pose. There. So let's see it. Now on top of walk anim, you wanna make a new object called walk object and put the walk anim under that. And then you can just apply this to the controller here. And now we gotta check, because this is 0. Now we're gonna move it like -.1 or just 0.5. There we go. So we're gonna make the walk pose -.05 and the move speed 1. So in theory, if it works, then no, it doesn't work somehow. It doesn't work. How? Why doesn't it work? Let me open up my other project. Oh yeah, here we go. So it's supposed to be like this. Sorry. Uh, walk object dot transform dot local position. Sorry. Move towards. Transform dot local position walk pose. It's not slurp. I forgot. Yeah, so it's this one if I'm not wrong. There we go. This is the script, and yeah, this should work. Oh, there we go. So now, as you can see, it goes down a bit, but it, like moves really fast. So you can just make it like 0.1. So it should be a little bit more smooth, dynamic. I wonder why it doesn't smooth out. Is it too fast? Too slow? Hold on. 0.1. Oh, there we go. It's supposed to be .01. 0.005 maybe? Yep. So now, as you can see, if we walk, it will play the animation like this, and it will also go down by a bit. Now this is important when you're using a big weapon like a heavy machine gun, where walking will actually move it down instead of just playing the animation. I think I should reduce the delay script a bit here, like 3. Yeah, there we go. So now, as you can see, it's a bit more dynamic. Maybe you can adjust the values here and there to make it more smooth, because like I'm not sure, I forgot all my settings. And you can also make one more variable here for running, which I'm going to do maybe because I forgot. Let's see if we're gonna copy and paste this and make it else here. So if it's more than 0 and less than run speed, I think I have run speed. Do I have run speed? Yes, I have run speed. It's less than run speed. Oh, No. Oh my god, I'm forgetting everything. Is less than run speed plus 1. There we go. Else if it is more than run speed minus 1. So if it is more than 0 but less than run speed, it will walk. However, if it is more than walk and more than run speed, then it will run, which means we need to make a new position here called run post. Public vector free run post. There we go. And just make this run post. Ooh, there. Now the run post should be a bit more lower than the walk post, which would be 0.03 or 0.05. So if we walk, now if we run, oh, I haven't, uh, actually, I don't know why. Let's see. Curse speed equals 4, 8. Oops. Huh. It is somehow not working. Oh, it doesn't register the run speed. Uh, this one doesn't register at all. So we gotta like. Yeah, it doesn't go to the run speed somehow. I don't know why. It is 0.05, isn't it? No, anyway, I'll sort that out later. So, as you can see, now we've got the. Oh, sorry, my mic. We got the idle animations here. We've also got the basic animations. Now, as you can see, the idle animation is pretty stiff, as like you're not gonna really actually hold the gun like that. So what you're gonna do is make a new object on top of the walk anim called idle anim, and then just press it there. And now in your animations, you gotta create a new folder called idle anim. What this does is that you can differentiate between the animations from the walk anim and the idle anim. Or you know what? No need. Yeah, I'll just do it. So we're gonna make a new animation here. We gotta assign it first, and then bam, idle anim. So what we're gonna do with this one is we're just gonna make its rotation random. But only in this side. So we're gonna record. Gonna just or you know what? Let's make it center. Nah, I'm not gonna. That should do it. There we go. So what we've got here is a basic idle anim. Now we just need to make it a bit longer because this is overkill. Now I'm not sure that you understand what this does, but you will in a second. So what this is that if you've played Apex Legends, I think it's called. Yeah, Apex Legends, or any modern FPS game, the way that they're holding their weapons when they are idle is that they're never still, as in like it's not um it's never going to be the same animation, so it's probably like random. However, I'm going to do that by animation instead of scripts. So like as you can see here, it's just like that, simple. Just gotta apply this here, and we're not gonna use any script for this one. We're just gonna make it loop, and let's see. There we go. It's a bit more smooth, and I'm sorry, it's a bit more dynamic, but it's not smooth yet. So if you walk, as you can see, it has more of a variety in it. It's more of yeah, variety. So it's not the same animation over and over again. Now what you can do is you can just edit the animation and make it more smooth. Like for example, you can add more, yeah, more. Or oops, sorry, that's too much. I was going to do one. Or you could just like, you know, um, make it a bit more consistent in the animations. I don't know if you understand that. However, you just need to make sure that they will never exceed like that. They can't actually snap, because once it snaps, it's going to actually remove the effects of the idle animation. So we're going to keep it constant and watch out for any snappings, and see that if there is a snap, then you gotta fix the animations. There we go. We had a snap like right here. That's supposed to be one. Now if you can see, it's a bit more smooth. Yep. Uh, yeah, there we go. Just need to make it. It's still snappy though. I don't know why. Let me just move it to 6 maybe. There we go. Oh, there. I saw a snap. So from 2 to -2. Now I'm gonna change that to 1. And then it's smooth so far. Yep, there we go. Let's see it now. So as you can see, the idle animation is pretty good. It's pretty dynamic now, instead of just the default one that we had just now. So if you walk, it's going to be even more dynamic. It's going to sway to the left, to the right a bit. It's not noticeable if you're using a small gun. However, if you're using a big one, it's going to be pretty noticeable. Oops, sorry for my English. Yeah, probably I want to change that one. The no speed here. I want to change it to 3. There we go. There we go. That's a bit more smooth. Okay, now that's for the objects. Now we're going to do the same for the camera. Now this is a little bit tricky because you can't just duplicate the animations, because duplicating it will cause the. Oh, you know what? Let's just duplicate it. Where the hell is that wall cannon? Oh, we're gonna move this to wall cannon. Then we're gonna duplicate it and name it cam anim. And for this one, we're going to make a new object right here. Just copy paste that and name this cam object. And we're just gonna duplicate that there, that there, and that there. Cam object. There we go. Make sure they're all the same, because you might get a glitch and you think that it's someone else's fault, but maybe it's just your typing. I don't know. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. If you move the player camera, the only thing that's gonna move is the object here, this weapon. So the thing that you want to move is the player camera. Now, how are you supposed to move it is you gotta create a new game object under cameras and name it uh, cam anim, and move only the main camera there. Therefore, when you animate the cam anim, you can, just add that. So we're just gonna put this here and then apply it to the cam object. There we go. That should work. Yeah, I can see the camera animation moving. However, it is so subtle that I don't even realize it. Why? Because it was meant for small objects, as in the weapons. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to delete this idle anim. So we're just gonna edit this one, the walk anim, and this we're gonna just take it up a notch, like really kick it up a notch. There we go. Now it should be visible. There we go. I should not have deleted that idle animation. Yeah, I'll just copy back this one. There we go. And this one I'm just gonna put it here. How are you supposed to do this? And idle, and just same thing, kick it up a notch. So as you can see, yep, there we go. Now the camera and the object will have its own animation. I'm not sure if you can see it. Hold on, let me walk around. There we go. You should be able to see the sway. If not, then here. As you can see, the camera is... I'm not moving my mouse or my keyboard, but the player is moving. However, the camera is moving way too much. As you can see, this is only the idle animations. How if I walk? Yeah, it's swaying pretty much. It's bobbing too much. But yeah, we've got the basic walking animations and sway animations done. As you can see, even without scripts, or I mean without shooting scripts, this is already pretty good for me. Now you can put your own footstep script. I will be showing the shooting components, these footsteps, everything in the next later episodes. I'm just gonna focus mainly on animations today. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.